Yo, what up, y'all? Pandemic's back with another video, man. This one, everyone is serious, but this one is real serious. I'm gonna reiterate the fact, man. Don't fall for the trap of religion, guys. Please, alright? Doesn't matter what religion it is, trust me, it's wrong, okay? When you look at all these texts from the Abrahamic religion, right? The Torah, the Bible, the Quran, okay? All of these texts, the stories in them have been told thousands of years before these texts even were created. Why does nobody pay attention to that? The ancient Sumerians, Mesopotamia, modern day Iraq, all these stories come from modern day Iraq, from the ancient Mesopotamians, Sumerians, all right? The Enuma Elish, all right? The Epic of Gilgamesh, all right? The Noah story, told long before the Bible, long before the Torah, long before the Quran. Why are we, not we, but like is the mainstream religion scene still following these texts that came thousands of years after the original story? Even ancient Kemet. It's like Jesus told us that the religions of today and the religious leaders of today are not going to be spreading his message. So why do people still follow these liars? You know what I'm saying? And then also, when you look into these stories, right? Because the ancient Sumerians, they tell you these beings that made these floods, these beings that made Abraham or Moses or whatever make the Ark of the Covenant and do all these things. This was not the true source of all consciousness. The true source is way outside of this realm. The true source is not going to send his people to war with other people to get land, or to get he's not going to send them to Egypt to get to get gold and then get them to make the Ark of the Covenant and all this other stuff. Ask yourself, why would God want his people to do anything physical? Why would he command them to do anything physical? If this God is the really one true God and has control over this planet and over this whole entire universe, multiverse, why is he sending people to war? Why is he why is he dividing people like this? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. When you look at the previous text, it makes more sense that no, this God was going to war with other gods. People, the other gods that they were worshiping, well, like we could call this god the demiurge, or call him Anki, or whatever you want to call it. But I just want to say it's not the true source of all consciousness, man. And when you look within yourself, you will see the true source of all consciousness would not be doing all these things that the Abrahamic God does. All right. And then even when you look at the text, these texts are man-made. They're man-made. All the laws, most of the laws are for man. All right. Why would you follow a book or religion that there's text in there telling you about slavery, about if it's okay to rape a woman, but you gotta marry her and forever, and be as loyal to your master as you are to God? Why would God call you a servant? Why would you be a servant to God? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't it, if God really is the true source of all consciousness, why does he need servants? Why does he need people to worship him, to follow him? Why does he get jealous if you worship something else? You know what I'm saying? If we're all one, you see, The God in the Abrahamic Bible always preaches there's only one God, there's one God. But he doesn't preach that we're all one. You don't ever see that in any Abrahamic book. You don't see that we're all one. All you see is I am the one God and there is no other gods before me. Isn't spirituality supposed to be about oneness? Because religion is not spirituality. Okay? Religion is just a trap for you. Okay? It's a trap to trap your energy, trap your spirit to keep reincarnating in this realm. Without the knowledge, you will not be able to escape this shit, right? The seven chakras. Seven chakras are represented by the seven lymph nodes, or like the gonads, the throat, the heart, it correlates to every chakra is linked to a certain organ or lymph node or whatever in your body, but that also reflects planets. Like the throat chakra symbolizes Mercury, right? The lowest form chakra, the gonads, symbolize Saturn, right? And so on. The heart for Venus, you know what I'm saying? The third eye is Jupiter or something. Long story short, bro, the planets that you see, these planets are beings, all right? They are beings, but there's archons on them, all right, that will try to deter you and get you to come back to earth if you don't know the knowledge. We really have to wake up. We really have to wake up, bro, and realize that we are the source and we have the power. No one's coming to save you, bro. You have to save yourself, man. All right? It don't matter how many times you pray. It don't matter how many times you cry. Nothing, like, you're feeding these archons, these people that feed off of religious dogma, right? Why would you even listen to the things that these people are saying in mainstream religion? You know what I'm saying? Just doesn't make any sense when you think about it, all right? Because when you think about it, bro, the source of all consciousness is supposed to be perfect. The source of all consciousness is not supposed to make mistakes and cause suffering and division and going against his own word, killing people. All right, when you look into the ancient text, okay, you really start to realize that we have been colonized by other entities, all right? Not the true source of all consciousness, all right? Because if this was the source of all consciousness, bro, the world would not be like this, man. All right? The source of all consciousness is within us. We have to be the ones. No one's going to come and save us. We have to save ourselves together, collectively, unlock the Christ consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Really get shit going, man. Don't fall for the R trap, bro. Please, don't fall for the R trap. We're getting into the new age, the age of Aquarius, right? People have been saying that forever, but I don't really believe that shit, man. It's up to us to bring the age to come, man. Can't keep waiting around for people, waiting around for the time to change, bro. We have to do it now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it will come. It will come. We just gotta keep going, man. All right? Don't follow religion, man. Please. Because I'm telling you, you're giving power to... If you're ever giving power to anything outside of yourself, it's wrong. I know that sounds a little crazy, but it's wrong. It's good to be thankful for the world and everything, but it's like, bro, this world is not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. And when you research more, you find that out, all right? When you look back, too, especially in Islam and shit like that, bro, the people, they were worshiping the same gods as the Sumerians, because remember, Iraq is modern day Sumeria. So think about this. If the God of the Abrahamic religion is the Almighty God and the source of all consciousness, why the place where basically all religion started, all spirituality type shit in Iraq, right? Modern day Iraq. Why is it a war zone over there? Why are people, why are you guys circling the Kaaba? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't even know the history behind this shit. Like, my theory, bro, the Abrahamic God, not it, bro. Not it. A trickster, a manipulator, all right? A liar. You know what I'm saying? Follow you. Follow you and your life, okay? Be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know right from wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. Bro, God is you. God is within you. You know right from wrong. Even if you don't follow it, bro, think about it. We're all connected to one source, one consciousness. It only makes sense that we all come from that one consciousness, all right? We don't know, like, God is in everything. God is in the trees. He's in everything, all right? But it's up to us to realize this and to ascend, okay? Because the true monad is not going to come down and send you a sign or tell you. It's you. It's you. All right? Maybe you will get a sign, but it's going to be from you because you are the source, okay? And anything, if you want to believe religion, go ahead, bro. Because anything that you believe, it will be true for you, all right? But I'm telling you, you're going to be really upset when you find out you're going to have to reincarnate again because some bullshit happened and something. Like, they always say that you have free will, right? So if you have free will, why do you get punished for expressing your free will? If God is the true creator of all things, okay, and this is just one life, and this is your first life, and you only get one, and you don't know anything else but this body and your name and all this stuff, doesn't it just feel like a trap? Doesn't it just feel like something's missing? But you don't ask questions and you don't look deeper. Why? Why? Because you feel bad about it, right? When you trying to tell yourself like, hey, I'm the source of all consciousness. Doesn't it even feels wrong because they set it up this way to where you can never put yourself on the same level as God because that's what they don't want. They don't want you to realize that you are more powerful than whoever created this realm. Because whoever created this realm, the demiurge, was imperfect and he fell. And this is why we are all trapped in materialism, all right? I don't know how we got in this. I don't know if we chose to or whatever, but we here. So we gotta work on finding the truth. Spreading love and positivity is the only way you can make it out of this matrix, man. I love y'all boys. Peace. I ain't got nothing else to say, yo. Quick little video. Freestyling. Y'all be safe, man. Peace.